Need help remembering your study notes? Introducing Sans Forgetica, the first typeface that has been specifically designed to enhance memory retention. Sans Forgetica is the product of a collaboration between a multidisciplinary team of researchers and academics from RMIT University's School of Design and Behavioural Business Lab. The font uses principles of cognitive psychology to create an effect known as desirable difficulty, in which minor obstructions to learning processes cause the brain to engage in deeper cognitive processing. The result is improved memory retention. Available now as a free download and as a Chrome browser extension. Sans Forgetica, the font to remember.
Dear video game industry, I just wanted to say, I love your games. I never want to stop playing them. But I also have to say something. Almost every woman that plays online has already been harassed. A total of 800 million.
Well, now I know what the problem was. There's a fucking girl on it.
We always have to put up with screaming, cursing, and men threatening to rape us.
You're only good for sex.
Shut up, you're a girl. Shut up. Women can't speak.
That's why we hide behind fake nicknames. To be left alone, we have to pretend we are men. But we are done hiding. In a partnership with Vivo and Wonder Woman Tech, we've created a movement called My Game, My Name. To kick things off, we invited the biggest male players to feel the way we do. For an entire day, they played hidden behind female nicknames. This is what happened.
Pô, tinha que ser mulher mesmo, né? Tem que pilotar é fogão.
Carol, vou cometer
They also asked their followers to do the same and share their experiences. And the whole action spread like wildfire. After just 1 week, people were talking about it all over the world.
My game, my name.
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 My game, my name. This very letter was published where we were sure the main game companies would see it. Our voices are finally being heard, but that's still not enough.
You're exaggerating. It's like a woman.
It's time to realize that in-game harassment is just as unacceptable as it is in the real world. It's time to never hide again.
No longer do we need a newspaper to read news about the world. It's available at the touch of a finger. But there's one kind of news that isn't keeping up with the times: local news.
The past couple of weeks are showing once again just how tough the business of news
Newspapers
is.
are shedding jobs, closing bureaus, and getting rid of...
These papers, I think, Peter, are really vital to a community's sense of place, to a...
Local news is our identity. Staying informed with it gives us something to relate about as a community. So we're reimagining it by printing it differently. Introducing Newspaper. Newspaper changes the way you stay informed, turning the back of local business receipts into news sources about our neighborhoods. Printed headlines update in real time, changing according to location so it's always relevant to you. Happy hour in Astoria? Make your chats more interesting with Newspaper, insights about a rat rebellion in the city's subways. Getting the full news from this receipt is easy thanks to a QR code that directs you to a landing page on the New York Post. To announce the service, Newspaper will display indicators at partnered businesses. You'll also find out about the service through Instagram stories. Newspaper is the plug to your community, delivering news that is insightful, digestible, and relevant. With it, locals stay informed about everything happening around them while also funding community journalism. After all, a local that stays informed with their community is a local that stays in the know. Stay in the know with Newspaper.
Education in India, I call it a national emergency. There are 80 million kids who are on the streets. They should be inside classrooms right now. And this is not a problem that only the government can solve. Because I want to give these kids exactly the same educational standard that the so-called prestigious elite India gets. And this is the Open Door Project. Millennium Schools is a chain of schools. We educate 35,000 children. If you walk into a Millennium School at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, you'll see it buzzing. But post 2 o'clock, the entire infrastructure falls silent. And then we decided that why don't we open our doors to kids from the community, from the neighborhood. These kids who are coming in the second shift take full advantage of the opportunity that's been given to them. This is the story of a sex worker's child who converts his mother's clients into teachers. Top national NGOs joined us, and that's how the mission got the momentum.
So Teach India has an access to volunteer teachers. The Open Door Project has access to volunteer schools. And when the two join hands, we have a perfect circle of knowledge.
This is just the beginning. I would want that the Open Door Project reaches out to thousands of underprivileged children across the country.
So this is nothing short of a revolution. And the impact that India is going to see with this is not going to happen tomorrow. It's going to happen 5 or 10 years later.
Speaking of golf, imagine never missing a putt. I've imagined that before. Nissan released their Pro Pilot golf ball in action. Inside the ball is a motor that does the rolling and the navigation, and the cameras are placed above the ball's trajectory, allowing the ball to calculate its path to the hole. The purpose of the high-tech golf ball is to show off Nissan's upgraded Pro Pilot driver assistance system that is found in Nissan's latest sedan, the Skyline.
Nissan says the ball has the same technology found in its self-driving car.
This video as well is to demonstrate that Nissan Pro Pilot 2.
Same technology will debut next month in Japan.